Hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. Today's video I'm going to be talking all about what you need to put on your baby registry and all the essentials that you need to put on there, how to structure your baby registry, and just tips and tricks to make the most efficient registry for yourself. So thank you for being here, thank you for watching this. My name is Jenna, I have 2 babies and I love making content like this, so I hope that this video helps you out. I know for myself, it was very overwhelming trying to make a baby registry, trying to figure out what I need on it. And so I hope that this video can help you out as well, and I'm going to get right on into it. So I'm just gonna start out with some tips that I have for making your registry. So the first thing I recommend is to make an Amazon baby registry. I feel like this is the best registry there is. It's the easiest one to do. You can do it all from your phone. And they just have everything that you need. I feel like if you make a Target registry, for example, you're very limited on what you can register for because it's just what Target sells. Whereas Amazon, you pretty much have everything you can need. Everything I'm going to talk about is on Amazon, and so everybody can just go on there and look. You can send everyone the links to your registry and they can buy it for you. You can see on there like who's bought what. The other very cool thing about an Amazon registry is that after your baby shower and everything, whatever products were not bought, you can actually get a discount on and buy them yourself, which I thought was very cool. And you have a super long return window too. I think they give you an extra long return window on products if you need to exchange them or whatever it is. So that's my first tip, is to definitely do an Amazon registry. It's definitely the best way to go. And then as far as structuring your registry, I personally structured mine into just the items that I needed for my baby and the items that I needed for myself. And I feel like that's the easiest way to do it. And so I'm just gonna get into the items that I think are essential to put on your registry, and I'm gonna start with baby items. So number 1, and I feel like a lot of people actually don't do this, but I highly recommend registering for diapers. And I think this is kind of like, people don't really do this that often because they think that people are just gonna show up with diapers anyway. But the cool thing about registering for diapers is that you can register for the type of diapers that you want. And so people can go on there and look, and they know what size you want, what brand you want. There's so many different brands too, so you can register for different kinds of brands, try them out so you can figure out what kind you like. But just in general, register for diapers, because I feel like this is something that gets left out of a lot of registries, but it's the most important thing, honestly. I told everyone that was coming to my baby shower, like, please just go and look. I am registering for diapers. Like, that's the number 1 thing that I want, because honestly, diapers are super expensive. And so if you can kind of get a big chunk of that out of the way, I feel like it is super helpful. So that's number 1. The second thing that you need to put on your registry is a swing. And I ended up registering for just like this super random, like cheap swing that I found on Amazon, and it ended up being amazing. I used it for both of my babies and they both loved it. I got another expensive swing later on and they actually did not like it. They liked the cheap swing from Amazon. So I will have that one linked down below. I don't have it anymore, but I will link it down below so you can check it out. Just in general, do your research, find out what kind of swing you want, or just a place to place your baby is super helpful. You can also like a bouncer, or just somewhere that you can safely put your baby and that they can kind of chill in, because you are definitely going to want that, especially in the newborn phase and the recovery phase. You're going to want somewhere that you can just place your baby for a little bit. So that's the second thing. The next thing that I highly recommend registering for is a baby carrier. And I actually tried out so many baby carriers. I registered for a few different ones and I ended up finding the one that I am obsessed with and I love. I will show it to you guys. But just in general, register for a baby carrier. You can register for multiple baby carriers. That's what I did. I'll just show you guys the baby carrier that I use. I still use it. My baby's 7 months and I use it every single day. I'm so obsessed with it. And it is a huge dupe for these super expensive ones. So if you guys know the super expensive baby carriers by the brand Artipop, or there's a few different brands that are really expensive. I was not about to register for those or like pay that kind of money. So I found this one and it's by the brand Mom Cozy. I swear to God, you guys, it is an exact dupe for these super expensive ones. It's a structured carrier, which I recommend a structured carrier because it really evenly distributes the weight of your baby, and it is so nice because it doesn't hurt your back, it doesn't hurt your shoulders. It's just incredible. This one is super cute. They have a bunch of different prints, different colors, and it's just such a nice carrier. It straps on like this, can do forward facing, back facing, and it's just perfect. My back hurts so bad in all the other carriers I used until I tried this one, and it's incredible. So register for this. This is like one of the #1 things I recommend registering for because it is so helpful to have your hands free, especially when you have a newborn, and this is just the best carrier in my opinion. The next thing that you need to put on your registry, and obviously you can tailor this to yourself, but it is bottles. And so every baby's different. Every baby is gonna prefer a different kind of bottle. But I do recommend registering for bottles. Even if you don't plan on bottle feeding, it is so helpful to just have them in case you need them. But I believe Amazon actually has a little like bottle kit where you can try different brands of bottles. And so you could register for that. That'd be really helpful. You could also just put a few different bottles on your registry if you want to try different ones. But yeah, just put bottles on there just in case you need them, even if you're not planning on using them. Very helpful to have. The next baby item you want to put on your registry is going to be a monitor. And I know there's like hundreds of different brands of monitors on Amazon. I didn't really do much research. I kind of just like scrolled and found one that I liked and had really good reviews. So this is the one that I use. It is, I don't even know how to pronounce this brand, but I will have it linked below. And it's great. We've had it for a couple years now and it works awesome. I believe you can hook up multiple cameras to it too if you have more than one baby. And it can play music, it has different sound levels. It's just awesome. So yeah, do your research, find the one that you like, but this is the one that I use. All right, the next item, again, is one that I highly, highly recommend putting on your registry, and that is a sound machine. So I ended up finding this random one, and I registered for my second baby with this one. And I'll have it linked below again. It doesn't have the brand on it. Oh, it's by Ideal Sleep. So yeah, I will have it linked below, but this has so many different sounds, and we actually use the brown noise instead of the white noise, just because I did some research and I read that brown noise can be better for sleep with babies. But anyway, it has so many different settings, different sounds, timers you can put it on. So register for a sound machine. You are going to need it for sure. And then the next item you're going to want is a swaddle. And again, this is the thing where it's like there's so many different swaddles on the market, you're not going to know until you have your baby. But that is the great thing about an Amazon registry, is that you can just register for a few different kinds and see which one you like. Find the ones that you like, just scroll on there, look at reviews, and try out a few different ones. So I'm gonna get into the second portion of your registry, which is gonna be items for yourself. This is another thing that I think people leave out a lot of the time, and that is registering for yourself too. You can put your baby items on there, but you should also have items for yourself because people also want to contribute to that. And you are gonna need a lot of stuff postpartum as well. So the first thing that you need to register for is pumps. And you can definitely get like a heavy duty pump too with your insurance when you give birth. But I would also recommend registering for just like portable pumps or maybe different kind of pumps if your insurance is not providing you one. But these are the portable pumps that I use, and they're so helpful just on the go. I feel like this is just 100% a staple item. And even if you're not planning on breastfeeding, like maybe just have them just in case, but just in general, having a portable pump is huge, I think. So definitely put one of these on your registry. And then sticking with the breastfeeding section, if you're not breastfeeding, obviously, of course, tailor this, but a Haka is a really big thing too. You're gonna use this so much when you have a newborn and you're kind of trying to establish your milk supply, so definitely register for this as well. And the next thing you're gonna wanna register for is a diaper bag. Amazon has tons and tons of different diaper bags. Go on there and again, just like scroll and do your research and see what kinds you like. But of course, having a diaper bag is definitely very essential. You're going to wanna have that on your registry. All right, comfy loungewear or like postpartum outfits is going to be a staple item for you. These are the ones that I registered for. They're just like some cute little PJs from Amazon. I wore these home from the hospital. I got them in like a bunch of different colors. And pretty much this was all I wore the first like couple weeks after I had my baby. They're so comfortable, they're so soft. They have buttons, so they're really easy to nurse in, and they're just great. So get some comfortable sets, like some PJs, some loungewear, just comfy clothes that you are going to live in after you have your baby. And then going along with that, you're also going to want to have some nursing bras. I don't have any with me to show you, but Amazon again has tons and tons of nursing bras. I really like the crisscross ones. I'll have those linked below, and I'll just link a couple of the ones that I use below. But I registered for like 3 or 4 different bras, I think, on my registry, and I got all of them, and they were awesome. And then lastly, you are going to want to register for some recovery items for yourself. This will definitely depend on what kind of birth you are planning to have, but I do recommend the Mom Frida because they have so many different recovery items. They have a whole recovery kit that you can get for a C-section. They have one for just a regular birth. And they have just so many different things, postpartum underwear, like healing creams and sprays and like tons of different stuff. Kind of look around, see what you think you need, what kind of birth you're gonna have, but definitely put some of those birth recovery things on there for yourself as well. All right, so those were my must-haves for your baby registry. I hope that this video was helpful for you. Thank you for watching it, and please let me know down below in the comments anything that you would add to your registry, or like what you registered for, what you found helpful, and I will see you in my next video. Thank you for watching. Bye.